What are we going to talk about?
Ime Udoka, coach of the Boston Celtics, and everybody knows that he is the fiance of Nia Long, a longtime partner, like 12 years plus. So he's
Yes.
been suspended for 1 year for what initially was reported as a consensual relationship with a female member of the team staff. Recently, the word consensual has been removed from various reports as a woman recently accused Udoka of making unwanted comments toward her. And supposedly the Celtics found out about the consensual relationship in July. And so they hired a law firm to conduct an investigation, which upon completion found multiple company violations. So also there's been several former athletes and insiders that are saying the information that the public is getting, the real information is 10 times, even 100 times worse than what actually went down.
Now, wait a
This
minute.
is from Matt Barnes. I'm sorry.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now, what do you mean? You mean we're getting an exaggerated version of it, or we're getting 1/10? The
We're
real
getting one
deal
tenth
is
of
10
the real
times
deal.
worse.
Yes,
Okay, all
and
right,
Matt
okay.
Barnes, who
Yes,
is now part of the media and a former NBA player, says is the
yeah.
actual allegations are 100 times worse. And
Okay, now wait. Now let me get a little bit more information, honey. Now this is not just specifically about what's his name? Ime
Udoka, yeah,
Udoka. It's not just about him. We talking
it's about
exclusively
him.
about him.
It's about him. Yes.
Oh, so you mean he was more flagrant and blatant in his inappropriate behavior?
This is the assumption.
I mean, that's the allegation.
Right.
Okay.
The Celtics have not come out and been very specific, but being very vague has caused a lot of controversy from, people saying, oh, if it's consensual, why is it a year? Or, oh, why haven't you released the female's information? And then, the public going on the websites and trying to figure out who it is and accusing the wrong people and all this other stuff. And it to me, it's just been a complete failure as far
Yeah.
as the release of this information.
You mean as far as the public relations aspect of it has
Yes.
been really bad,
PR
right?
has been really bad.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know, Ma. Tell me what are your thoughts on it?
I don't have a lot of information. I heard about it when it first happened, and I listened to Stephen A. On I guess it was a Monday morning. I guess it was a week ago now. I'm not really sure when, but I listened to Stephen
He's
A.
come under fire too, Ma.
Well, whatever. Well, whatever. I mean,
regarding this,
there was a panel discussion. It was a panel discussion. It wasn't just Stephen A. I mentioned it because it's his show. I mean, it was multiple people commenting, and they all had different points of view. They all hit it from different aspects. And there's so much that we don't know. What we do know, one thing that we can say, however it all went down, it's not a good look for Ime. It's not a good look for him. Okay?
Yeah.
Whatever. However it went down. I mean, either the relationship was consensual or it wasn't. If you had an affair, it was consensual because it took you both to agree and participate. So if it's a so-called affair, then it's consensual. Then if it was not consensual, then it's some other type of crime, so we don't even want to go there. So it was consensual. Maybe one wanted to break up before the other. Maybe it was difficult in that, respect. But, if it was an affair, it was an affair. It was an affair or it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying you had a non-consensual marriage. I mean, you either married or you weren't. You both agreed or you didn't, So, I mean, that part is like nonsensical. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think it might just be semantics, or it might be some other things going on there, or it might be somebody who figures that they just are not going to take the bad. They're going to fight. They just ain't going to take the bad press, or something like that. But I can say this, he was very foolish. He was very foolish because you know how come? I don't know what happened or what didn't happen, but he should fight. Don't just lay down and take it. Don't just lay down and take it and let them dog you out. for the next year. No, he should have fought. I'm not saying he was right or wrong or this or that. I don't know what he did or what he didn't do, but he should fight for due process. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because even if you're a murderer, okay, and that's about as bad as you're going to get, okay, there's a process, there's due process. And it just looks like they just said, well, we're going to put our foot in your behind and that's just it. What is the process? How come we haven't heard about all these other exploits, with other people in his positions? Well, and we, know that there's been multiple, but they haven't been so highly publicized, is my point.
I think the issue starts with the Celtics. I think the way the Celtics, like we said, handled the PR wasn't good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And that's why he should fight for due process.
However,
he's a lawyer.
However, I also think that, it appears that it was really bad what he did. So it feels apparent from what people are saying. We don't know.
That's all the more reason he needs lawyers.
Well, I'm sure he does have lawyers. So I'm not.
Well, he needs somebody to handle his PR.
I'm not supporting him.
Neither am I. I'm not supporting him. Pays you. If I'm a murderer and I get arrested, okay? If I get arrested for murder, okay? You don't know that I committed that murder yet or not. Okay, that's not the point. The point is that maybe I really did, but guess what? There's due process. And I could get anything until you hear my story. I could get anything from a manslaughter.
What if his story is way worse,
Can I say what I want to say? Involuntary manslaughter. there's a process.
Yes.
This man don't seem like he's fighting for the due process. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, I agree. Listen, the problem is that the Celtics released information. They released some of the information, a minute amount of information, and they haven't. And people are making different assumptions, and we are saying, why haven't they released information about the woman?
Right, they shouldn't have released even anything, and that's why he needs to be fighting about the way they're handling him, because without knowing which way is up, he's taking that maybe is undeserved. We don't know that.
Or it could be way worse. That's just the thing. We just don't know. And I think that's the issue.
Here's the thing. If it's worse or not, how come it's only him that is getting the spotlight when other people have done just the same similar kind of thing and we have not known about it?
Well, this is what I'm saying to you, Ma. We don't know what has been done, and the Celtics haven't handled it well. And if we knew all of the allegations, that we could say, well, look, we need to hear what's going on from the female perspective. We need to see the woman. But if the woman is saying that he did this and he did that, you can't really release it, even though I feel I want to know what's going on with both sides. We should
not know why he was suspended or whatever.
All of this is too much. And I think we'll find out, in the coming months. But it's not a good look, and I'm going to blame number one, Ime Udoka, because he apparently is guilty. Well, we don't know to what extent, but we know
he's the center of this whole thing.
Right, and then the Boston Celtics, they did not handle things well. They did not do a good job, like you said, with PR. They did not handle HR, everything. None of this was done well. So I'm not happy about it. And then there's the aspect of the cheating that everybody always is talking about. Oh, it's a beautiful woman. Why you cheat on her, blah, blah, blah. And we know that story is just ridiculous, because some of the most beautiful women, if you have a man.
I'm not going into all that, because I don't even care about that, because she's been so-called engaged to this man. For how long she been going with him? I'm not even.
At least 12 years.
Because you know what? She go like the rest. Nia Long go like the rest, because baby, you got your health, your strength, and you got a few dollars somewhere more than the average person. I don't know your bank business, but I know you should have at least a few more than the average person, or at least you've been in a position to have more than the average person, because you've been in a more lucrative field, and what you made of it, I don't know, whatever. But all I'm saying is this: no. She got her health and her strength and no. I don't feel, and you stayed with him all these years and this and that, and oh, you so shocked and you don't know this and you don't know that. But isn't this woman engaged? Isn't that a fiance? How the hell long a 50-something-year-old woman gonna stay engaged? What the hell is wrong with you? I don't want to hear. She ain't no damn teeny bopper. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. So she just said she don't know nothing. What's the problem? What the hell is the holdup? You got 2 kids and you 50-something and you engaged? What are you, ingenue? A virgin?
Well, I know she said that, not to rush into marriage and all this stuff. I don't know what was going on. I like
crazy.
Well, listen,
nothing, no sympathy for Nia Long. Sorry. You go just like the average, every other woman who gets cheated on.
Listen.
You didn't know nothing. Your eyes was closed. You didn't know he was missing, had extra hours, wasn't that committed to you, because you've been holding on to a ring for however long, and you 50-something years old. You need to go and get married and don't even tell no damn body until the wedding is over. It's ridiculous.
Listen, Ma, I like Nia Long. I don't know what happened.
Very much too. I don't think she's making. I don't think that she has good judgment about men. You ain't gonna hand me that.
I don't know.
You can't trust. You can't help if they cheat or if they do this or that. You can't help all that, but you can help the way you carry yourself. And why the hell is this 50-something-year-old woman damn engaged to a man she been going with for 10 years, 12 years? How goofy can you be?
Well, maybe I don't know. I'm gonna leave her personal choices alone, because sometimes
but you open up that can of worms. You're cheating and cheating nothing. She go like the rest.
Because
and cheat.
Because the thing is
and
that
she was blindsided. How blind was you for all these years? You walk around still engaged. What was you blind to?
I was just gonna say that looks don't have anything to do with it, and that has to do with the
looks
person that you're with.
Irrelevant, honey. This is about the organ between your ears. This is about your damn brain. Okay, this whole conversation, and there ain't nobody stupid still talking about looks. Looks ain't even got nothing to do with this. This is about.
Well, that's what's on Twitter. Oh my gosh, you cheat on me along.
That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
Okay.
That's just ridiculous. That you are going to be at the age she is. 2 children, and God knows she's had multiple, relationships as she should has, as is appropriate. And you at this point, you talking about you damn engaged. What are you deciding on? You need to totally skip engagement all the way around.
Well, I met
and then they talk about blindsided. Blindsided about what? Something's wrong. What's the holdup?
I didn't mean to tell. I told you this before. You didn't hear me. When I was on a cruise, I met an 81-year-old man and his 67-year-old fiance.
That's lovely.
Well, they're engaged.
Yeah. You think they're gonna wait 10 years? You think they're gonna be 10,
probably
years?
Not.
And how many marriages do you think they both already had? I guarantee between the 2 of them, they've had at least 4 or 5 marriages apiece, or together.
That's
whatever.
True. Yeah, maybe Nia and Ime don't believe in marriage. I don't know. All right, let's move.
Right. But
let's move on.
Like you told me, daughter. I'm gonna tell you like you told me. If you didn't believe in marriage, what in the hell you doing engaged?
That is true. Yeah.
That's what you told me, daughter.
No, you're right.
Your own words.
You're right. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast, streaming on most platforms.